Impossible facts about galaxies. Today, we are going to explore some of the most impossible facts about galaxies that will completely change the way you see the universe. There are more galaxies than you can imagine. When scientists first started studying the universe, they believed there were around 100 billion galaxies. However, after deeper observations using the Hubble Space Telescope, astronomers realized that the number is much larger. Today, scientists estimate that there may be over 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. To understand how massive this number is, imagine counting one galaxy every second. Even if you never stopped, it would take over 60,000 years just to count them all. And remember, this is only the observable universe. The real universe could contain far more galaxies that we will never be able to see. Some galaxies are older than our Milky Way. Our home galaxy, the Milky Way, is about 13.6 billion years old. But astronomers have discovered galaxies that formed only a few hundred million years after the Big Bang. These galaxies are among the oldest structures in existence. The James Webb Space Telescope recently found galaxies that appear to be over 13 billion years old, meaning they formed when the universe was still extremely young. This discovery surprised scientists because galaxies were not expected to form so quickly after the Big Bang. There is a galaxy with almost no dark matter. Dark matter is one of the biggest mysteries in physics. Scientists believe it makes up about 85% of all matter in the universe. Most galaxies are held together by large amounts of dark matter. But in 2018, astronomers discovered a strange galaxy called NGC 1052-DF2. This galaxy appears to have almost no dark matter at all. Without dark matter, galaxies should not be stable. Yet this galaxy exists and behaves normally, which challenges many theories about how galaxies form. It is one of the most confusing discoveries in modern astronomy. Some galaxies are cannibals. Galaxies are not peaceful structures. In fact, many galaxies eat other galaxies. When two galaxies get too close, gravity pulls them together. Over millions or billions of years, they collide and merge into one larger galaxy. Our own galaxy has done this many times. The Milky Way has already absorbed several smaller galaxies in the past, and right now it is slowly consuming a nearby galaxy called the Sagittarius Dwarf Galaxy. Even more shocking, the Milky Way itself will eventually collide with the Andromeda Galaxy in about 4 to 5 billion years. When that happens, the two galaxies will merge and form a giant new galaxy. Some galaxies move faster than you think. Galaxies are not standing still. They are constantly moving through space. But the speed at which some galaxies move is almost unbelievable. Some galaxies travel at millions of kilometers per hour through the universe. The Andromeda Galaxy, for example, is currently moving toward the Milky Way at about 110 kilometers per second. That means every second it moves 110 kilometers closer to us. Even at that speed, it will still take billions of years before the collision happens, because space is incredibly large. There are giant galaxies with trillions of stars. Our Milky Way contains about 100 to 400 billion stars. That might sound enormous, but it is actually small compared to some galaxies. There are galaxies known as giant elliptical galaxies that contain over 1 trillion stars. One of the largest known galaxies is IC 1101. This galaxy is located about 1 billion light-years away and may contain more than 100 trillion stars. To compare, if our Milky Way were the size of a small town, IC 1101 would be the size of an entire country. Some galaxies are extremely thin. Most galaxies have thick disks filled with stars and gas. But astronomers discovered a galaxy called UGC 7321, which is incredibly thin. This galaxy looks like a cosmic razor blade floating in space. Its disk is so thin that scientists still debate how it managed to remain stable without collapsing. This strange structure challenges many models of galaxy formation. There are galaxies with almost no stars. When we imagine galaxies, we usually think of billions of bright stars. But some galaxies are surprisingly dark. Scientists have discovered objects called dark galaxies. These galaxies contain large amounts of gas and dark matter, but very few stars. Because they emit very little light, they are extremely difficult to detect. Some astronomers believe there could be many hidden galaxies in the universe that we simply cannot see. Some galaxies have monster black holes. At the center of almost every large galaxy lies a supermassive black hole. These black holes can be millions or even billions of times more massive than our Sun. The black hole in the center of the Milky Way is called Sagittarius A star and has a mass of about 4 million suns. But some galaxies contain black holes that are far larger. One black hole called TUN 618 has a mass of about 66 billion suns. It is so massive that it could swallow entire solar systems easily. Galaxies can form giant cosmic clusters. Galaxies rarely exist alone. They often gather together in enormous structures called galaxy clusters. Each cluster can contain hundreds or even thousands of galaxies. But the universe also contains even larger structures called superclusters. Our Milky Way is part of a massive supercluster called Laniakea, which contains around 100,000 galaxies. The size of this structure is so large that light would need over 500 million years to travel across it. Some galaxies are perfect rings. Most galaxies are spiral or elliptical, but a few rare galaxies form almost perfect rings. One famous example is Hoag's object. This galaxy is shaped like a perfect circle of stars with an empty space in the middle. Scientists still do not fully understand how it formed. Unlike other ring galaxies, Hoag's object does not appear to have been created by a collision. Its origin remains one of the most mysterious puzzles in astronomy. The universe is slowly pulling galaxies apart. Perhaps the most mind-blowing fact about galaxies is that the universe itself is expanding. This means that galaxies are slowly moving away from each other. The farther a galaxy is from us, the faster it appears to move away. This expansion is driven by a mysterious force called dark energy, which scientists still do not fully understand. In the distant future, galaxies may become so far apart that they will disappear from view. Billions of years from now, civilizations in the Milky Way might not even be able to see other galaxies at all. Galaxies are some of the most incredible structures in the universe. They collide, merge, grow, and evolve over billions of years. Some contain trillions of stars, while others barely shine at all. Some hide enormous black holes capable of swallowing entire solar systems. And despite everything we have discovered, the truth is that we still know very little about them. Every new telescope and every new mission reveals more mysteries about galaxies and the universe itself. And somewhere out there, among the trillions of galaxies that exist, there may be discoveries waiting that will completely change our understanding of reality. The universe is far stranger, far bigger, and far more mysterious than we ever imagined.